Hello, world, and welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on Wednesday, September 12th, 2018. This is a show where we discuss news from different news sources on the internet and discuss it in a common sense way. This is where you could please write in your suggestions or comments to commonsensemen@gmail.com. That's common with a K. Or call in 805-994-0606. Let's discuss anything you want to discuss, whether it be politics, weather, sports, entertainment, travel, financials. Let's discuss it in a common sense way. All right, starting the news today, and this is unusual, I'm not going to lie to you, that pretty much every major source of news that I'm on here, major news, it has the same headline, and it has to do with Hurricane Florence gaining power, changing direction. And here on Fox News it says heavyweight hurricane, has a picture of Mike Tyson, the coastline of South Carolina, North Carolina, and then a picture of the Florence. And it says Florence to deliver a Mike Tyson punch to Carolina coast, warns FEMA boss. Extremely dangerous Hurricane Florence to be a Mike Tyson punch to the Carolina coast.
An increasing threat of hurricane.
Which is, we feel bad. Please be ready for that. And I just wanted to get down to a little quote here from Mr. Donald Trump. This is actually a normal tweet. This is what a normal president, I guess, a leader would kind of say. It's not too bad. Hurricane Florence is looking even bigger than anticipated. It will be arriving soon. FEMA, first response law enforcement will be supplied and ready. Be safe. That's from the president. It's actually like a normal tweet. Almost sounds like a leader. Moving on to CNN, monster storm's new path poses greater danger. It's changed directions a little bit, probably hitting a little more occupied coastline. Move over to CNBC. FDA is putting the e-cig makers on notice. Fix epidemic teen use or products will be pulled from the market. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about that? That's interesting. And getting back actually to the, we'll go over to USA Today. Their top headline: Hurricane Florence tracks turn south, could dump 20 inches of rain. I saw something yesterday. I don't know if it's fake news. I think it's real news. There was currently like 8 hurricane type storms around the globe. What does anyone think about that? Is that just coincidence? Is something happening here? Are we getting these more and more storms? Is the climate really changing that fast? Opinions, comments, call in. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. BBC, massive evacuation from storm of the lifetime. It shows a bunch of empty shelves. So on that note, anybody really, especially in places like, the East Coast where there's hurricanes, and the South, and then earthquakes here in California, you should have some type of emergency stock. At least a minimum is water, because you need water to survive. Go out and buy some extra gallons of water, stick them in the in a cool place in your pantry, maybe in the garage, whatever. I mean, they're $1 a piece or a big gallon or something. Just get whatever you need there and take care of business. Moving to ESPN, nothing really going on there. This is September. It's a good time for baseball. A couple more weeks left, 3 more weeks left, I guess, of baseball, and that'll be it. On this date, in 1984, Bulls signed first-round draft pick Michael Jordan. So there it was. It was today, 1984. That's when I graduated from high school. So that's like 34 years ago, something like that. Is when they drafted Mr. Michael Jordan, who became probably the greatest player to ever play, at least to watch. Move over to TMZ. Nicki Minaj, broken promise. What are they talking about? After she offered Geoffrey Owens $25,000, he hasn't received a dime, and not even an offer. They haven't even been contacted by Nicki Minaj. And if you're asking who's Geoffrey Owens, he was that star of The Cosby Show who is now working at Trader Joe's. But sources say, though, if they even did make contact, he'd probably donate that $25,000 to a favorite charity, because he doesn't want to take handouts. Now here's the big deal today as far as political, racist stuff. Racist Serena cartoon, newspapers doubles down, attacks PC critics. They republished it on the cover of their magazine with other cartoon characters such as Donald Trump and what's his name from North Korea? Forget his name. We're not racist, capital N-O-T, you're too sensitive. That's how an Australian newspaper is handling criticism of their Serena Williams cartoon, and now they're reprinted it on the cover. So they're just saying that, welcome to the PC world, that's the way it is. That should be an interesting topic to discuss in a common sense way, because if you do look at the other cartoon characters that they have on there, Trump and you know the guy from North Korea, I can't think of his name. That's how important he is in my thoughts. I mean, they look as goofy as Serena's basically, but I get the point. But yeah, are people too sensitive nowadays? Probably yes. In a lot of ways, probably yes. In some ways, no, but they're probably a little too sensitive. Moving over to travel leisure, my favorite. Winter, thinking about going to Europe? Do it. You could get $99 flights to some of Europe's best Christmas markets this winter on WOW Airlines. So check it out. They're going to Iceland. They're going to stuff like Brussels and London. $99 one way from certain, probably mostly East Coast ones, but I'm sure even from West Coast here in California and stuff, you could probably get them for $180 one way, which is freaking cheap, man. I can't barely, that's 2 tankfuls of gas in my car. So there you go. Well, that's going to end it for today. It's interesting. Please, subscribe to my channel, the Common Sense Masters and Talk Show here on YouTube. We're going to do have a little Facebook kind of quote thing. It comes from Fremont Street, I believe, in Vegas. Is the Fremont page. And it looks like it's in a bar. It's a lit up sign. I just thought it was interesting. It says, stop posting your problems on Facebook. Go to a bar like everyone else. See? I thought that was pretty funny. Anyways, on that note, thank you for being here on this Hump Day Wednesday. We'll see you on Thirsty Thursday.